We'll see about that, Mac. We will see about that. Does that sort of bend? No, maybe not. So professional. I think this has nearly been on for 10 hours. Do I think it's worth £26? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. The lighting is probably going to change significantly in this video throughout it because it's a really sunny day right now, but I'm going to be wearing this mascara until I go to sleep. Today, I'm going to be doing a wear test and testing out the MAC Stack Mascara, which their ad campaign for this, I've got to say, has been absolutely top notch because I have seen this mascara everywhere. Even in London yesterday, I saw a taxi that had an advert for this mascara on the side of it. And I've seen so many people, even not sponsored, saying good things about this mascara. So I ran into the MAC store at London Bridge Station yesterday and they had one left. I got the last one. There's this one, which has got the bigger brush, but they've also got one that's got a smaller brush. I think it's called the micro brush. This one is the mega brush. The micro brush is supposed to be if you have shorter lashes and you want sort of more definition, but I think this is the one that has been all over my TikTok. Let's just close my curtain a bit. I'm gonna be wearing this all day. And I just want to say as well quickly, if you are a brand that sells mascara and you're planning to steal my footage from this video to use in your ad, don't do that. I will fight you. Because there are a few videos going around at the moment of me using the Maybelline Sky High and people claiming that it's their mascara. And I can't even get to the bottom of who started that ad because it's so many different websites that are using the same ad to promote the same mascara. And you can see that I'm using the Maybelline Sky High and a load of other creators as well. So basically, if you see me in a mascara ad, unless it's like a bigger verified brand or, you know, a makeup brand that you've heard of, then it's probably legit. But other than that, if you see a random brand using me and claiming that I'm wearing their mascara, it's probably fake. But anyway, enough of that. Let's just get into the video. I'm probably gonna have to put a watermark over the clip of me applying the mascara because honestly, I think someone's gonna steal the footage. It happens every time I do a dedicated mascara video of a new like viral mascara. First of all, I think MAC Stack is a genius name for a mascara and it claims to be an infinite build volume and length mascara. So you're supposed to be able to build this up as much as you can without any clumps. Super Stack Mega Brush for instant volume. 95% saw gravity defying volume, lift and length. 95% said mascara builds endlessly. We'll see about that, Mac. We will see about that. So this was £26, which is a lot of money for a mascara. Bearing in mind, like the Charlotte Tilbury mascara is £23. I got a Gucci mascara for £30 and this is nearly up there with that. So it's a lot of money for a mascara. So I'm expecting very good things. I actually love the packaging. I think it looks really cool. It's got this like silver, how does this work? Does that sort of bend? No, maybe not. I wasn't really sure how the handle worked. I think it's just for decoration. This is what the brush looks like. Oh, this looks like my kind of brush. It says on the back of the box that it's got petal-shaped bristles that hug and coat the lashes from roots to tips. Yeah, this is my kind of brush. Short bristles that are quite close together with quite a lot of product on the brush so you can really like get in at the root and wiggle. Let me zoom you in all the way. So these are my lashes before. Bearing in mind, I do have quite light lashes naturally. I do tint them, but I haven't tinted them in maybe like 3 weeks. So they do look quite light without anything sort of on them. My lashes are growers, not showers, okay? They don't look like much, but when I do put mascara on, I do have pretty long lashes. In general, my lashes are pretty good. But yeah, they are quite long. You just can't necessarily see them very well right now. You can see them a bit there from the side, but these are the before lashes. Let's start building. It looks like you get a lot of product on the brush. So let's wiggle at the root like I normally do and then drag upwards. Okay, it feels like quite a lightweight formula actually. It's a bit more wet than I was expecting and the brush is kind of spiky, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit painful to apply, like it's sort of stabbing my lash line a bit and I have already got a little bit on my lid, but wow. I never know what counts as one coat because with my sort of first coat, I go in with the brush quite a few times. Like I would still count this as one coat even though I'm going back in with it, if you get what I mean, to just sort of define my lashes. Okay, wow, that is actually pretty impressive. Yeah, wow, I'm really impressed by that. Other side, I haven't dipped back in yet. Let's flip the brush around. Yeah, it's a really good brush for gripping your lashes because it's quite short bristles, which is sort of what you need to get volume. Like you really need something that grips. Get the product on there. So far we've got a couple little clumps. If you know me and my mascara preferences, I don't mind a little bit of clumpiness as long as it gives me volume and I can sort of like pinch off the clumps. But I mean, so far it's looking pretty good. It's 2:45 in the afternoon. That looks a bit creepy. It looks like I've just got a picture of James sleeping, but it's actually him cuddling Pinky. It's pretty cute. But when I showed it like that, it looks like I've just got a picture of James sleeping as my background. This is coat 1 so far. Let's go in before it fully dries with a second coat, because that's what I like to do with my mascaras. I don't let them fully dry before going in with the second coat. Otherwise, I find then they're sort of like set in place, and that's when you get a lot of clumps. Oh my god! The one thing that I will be looking out for with this throughout the day is if it smudges onto my eyelids, like up here or underneath my eyes, because that is the main thing that puts me off a mascara. I've tried so many mascaras that are really good, but it tends to be the high-end mascaras that I find will sort of smudge throughout the day. Oh, I've dropped it! Oh my god, I just dropped it on my carpet. Yeah, a lot of the time it's the high-end mascaras that I find will smudge on me, because my skin is oily and my eyelids do get quite oily, and underneath here gets quite oily, like round here. I tend to find that a lot of mascaras will smudge underneath my eyes, which is so annoying. We'll see with this one. Okay, it is actually getting a bit too clumpy after that second coat, so I don't think I'm going to go in with a third, because like for me this is more than enough volume. It looks a lot better on this eye, I think. What do you guys reckon? I think it looks better on this side than it does this side. So I'm just going to go in with my fingernail. So professional, and just try and separate them a little bit and get like a little bit of the clumpiness off. So let's try my lower lashes. Ooh, it does get a lot of product on the brush, so it's a little bit messy, which I mean I'm noticing more with my lower lashes. Should have waited for that to dry. Oh crap, yeah. I'm making a bit of a mess of my lower lashes. When it says though that you can infinitely build this, I'm not quite sure about those claims, because I've done 2 coats. I mean, maybe you want to count it as 2, maybe you want to count it as 10, because I do sort of manipulate it quite a lot. But I think if I put on any more than this, it's just going to get too clumpy, because even with the second coat, like it started getting quite thick. But I mean, that's fine. I don't need to infinitely layer my mascara if it's giving me this much volume and length with 2 coats, if you get what I mean. So it's a bit of a weird claim. Like nobody really needs to put 100 layers of mascara on. Maybe I should try that in a TikTok or something, like 100 layers of mascara. Bottom lashes have got a little bit clumpy, and I've got a few bits just around here that I need to clean off of my skin once they've dried. I know that for some people these will be too clumpy and too thick. I think this eye definitely looks better, minus the mascara that I've got on my lower lashes. But yeah, wow, they look big. Let's just take a spoolie and get off that, and then get off this little bit from my skin. Honestly, this is one of the better mascaras that I've tried in maybe like the past year. On my lower lashes, it was kind of like any other mascara really, but on my top lashes, I really feel like it's given them a lot of volume and length. It looks really good to me. This is what I like in a mascara, but like I said, for some people, probably too clumpy. I'm gonna leave this on. I'm gonna come back in a few hours. I'm just about to head off for a walk with my mum, and when I come back we'll see if it's smudged. I'm also going to wear this until I go to sleep. We'll see if it smudges, we'll see if it flakes, we'll see if any of it sort of comes off. So far so good. I'll see you in a few hours. Hello everyone, I'm back. The time is currently 8:15 in the evening, or 8:17. I had a lovely walk with my mum. I haven't touched up my makeup at all, other than putting on my lip colour again, which is, by the way, before I forget, my lip combo is the Kiko Creamy Colour Comfort Lip Liner in 301 and the Bare Minerals Mineralist Lip Gloss Balm in Ingenuity. I think that's what I had on my lips earlier, but I've just put some on now. But other than that, I haven't touched my makeup. I probably will add a little bit of powder in a minute, just because that's what I would usually do, like sort of at this stage of the day when I start to get a bit oily. So this is what the mascara is currently looking like. The only thing that I'm noticing is there is a tiny little speck of mascara on this side. On this side, there's actually nothing. There's no smudges up here. There's no smudges under here. But there's just this tiny little dot just there. Yeah, you can see that. Just underneath my eye here, there's this tiny little dot of mascara, which I don't know if that's more of like a little flake of mascara or whether that's a bit of smudging. Let me just see if I can... Okay, it seemed like it was a little flake because I've sort of just been able to flick it off, but you can still see a little dark patch sort of around it. So I feel like that was a tiny bit of a first sign of maybe it's starting to smudge, but it has not smudged up here yet, and it's not smudged under this eye at all. So I guess we will just wait it out and see what happens. I'm just gonna add a little bit of powder just to my T-zone, because that is what I would normally do at this stage in the day after my makeup has been on for what, about 5 hours. So I mean, at this stage, pretty good so far. I wouldn't say that my lashes have sort of dropped at all. They're still looking very upright. They're still looking as thick as they were earlier. There hasn't been any flaking other than that tiny little patch there. My lashes feel quite flexible. Is that a weird thing to say? Like, they don't feel crispy and hard. They do feel quite bendy, almost a bit rubbery. So maybe that's why they claim that you can sort of continue to build it. I think what I'm actually going to do tomorrow before I upload this video is maybe try filming a TikTok where I put on a crazy amount of layers, more than just the 2 layers that I did today, and see if it gets extremely clumpy. I'm now going to go reheat some leftover pasta. Hello everyone, it is now 21 minutes past midnight. This is what the mascara is looking like. As you might be able to see, there is the tiniest little smudge here. Can you see that little line? There's a little bit on the other side as well. Just a little bit there and a little bit there. And then there's a tiny bit here. I'm starting to get a little bit of smudging just there. Can you guys see that? Just here, here and there. There's a little bit there and then like a little bit just there. I've had some mascaras in the past where by the end of the day it will literally be like this, but all the way along I'll have like little stripes almost, and then underneath there'll be like little dots sort of going all the way along. So it's not as bad as some of the others that I've tried, but there definitely is like a bit of smudge in there. I've just got like one little line there, which I could just do that and it's gone, and then probably do this. This level of smudging wouldn't put me off wearing it again because I do really like how it makes my lashes look. How long has it been on for now? I put it on at 2:45. Correct me if I'm wrong, I think this has nearly been on for 10 hours. So not bad. There was a couple little flakes of it just up here, and I can see like this eyelash in particular. There's like a little bit of the mascara that's sort of missing in certain parts of it. Yeah, can you see, like, I feel like on the edge of this eyelash there's a little bit missing and there's a couple little dots. But in general, it's still looking pretty good. Like, my lashes are still really curled. Yeah, there we go. This is it after 10 hours. You know what? Just for fun, because I'm about to go and take this off, I want to see if I can build on top of this after 10 hours of wear and if it will get clumpy. I mean, it's definitely clumping a little bit, but to be honest, not as bad as I thought it would. Let's try on the other side, which was a bit more clumpy in general. Overall, do I think this mascara lives up to the adverts? In terms of the volume and length that you get from this and the brush and everything, yeah, I'd say so. It definitely made my lashes look as thick and long as people's lashes look in the adverts. And no, on this side, it's just gone too clumpy. Now I look like I've got spider legs for lashes. I do like how it makes my lashes look, and I think it does do sort of what the advert suggests. However, do I think you can infinitely build this and add layer upon layer upon layer without it getting clumpy? No, I don't think you can. I don't know why they claim that. Like, that's such a bold claim, but I don't think that the claim is true, because after 2 coats of this, my lashes started to get a little bit clumpy. Do I like the mascara? Yes. Do I think it's worth £26? I don't think so. I really like what it does to my lashes, but some of my drugstore mascaras, they can make my lashes look just as good. If this was to run out, I wouldn't repurchase it. I do like it as a mascara, but for me personally, I think there's other mascaras out there, like drugstore mascaras even, that are cheaper and do just as good a job. Right, I'm gonna go to sleep. So there we go. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please give this a thumbs up. Let me know if there are any more viral makeup products that you want me to test. I will leave the mascara link down below just in case you want to check it out, and also check out the other one with like the smaller brush as well. I hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.